Alrighty. Um, this is the start of the new journey to Grizzleheim. Oh man, my ear. Forgive me, everybody. So a quick recap on to what we did last time. What is this?
The beast moon rises. It is time for a great hunt to begin. Meet me in the Wizard City Arena, or click the Gamma button at the top of the screen.
Hey Wizards! Headmaster Ambrose wants me to tell you about an exciting twist on magic spells. Stop by if you see me while you're out adventuring.
Yeah, okay. I'm good off that.
Noburu Akitame of His Majesty's Guard
Yeah,
awaits you
yeah,
at the
yeah,
Jade
yeah.
Palace.
Okay, so basically a quick recap as to what it is that we're doing is Grizzleheim. I'm gonna go to Grizzleheim and show you guys what I'm here to do. What am I here to do? Oh wait, I need to get my training point. Wait, what? Before I do that, let's do this. Let's go get my training point from Marleybone, and then while we're at it, we'll figure out what it is that spell is that we're gonna learn. So basically, we found out that MooShu is the next world that we're gonna have to go to because Malistare is gonna need the spiral key to get back to.
Hey, you're quite.
He's gonna need to get the spiral key to go back to Dragonspyre. And Dragonspyre is, I guess, the last point of his mission since he's already recovered the stolen sarcophagus and got the Karakanomicon. So he's already pretty much won at everything he's wanted to do. So now I guess it's really just a matter of can we beat him to Dragonspyre before he beats us. And I guess the name of the game is just who can get there first. But I'm having flashbacks as to when I first played the game that he beat us there anyways, and I forgot why. But I'm just gonna go ahead and start collecting my spells. I think that's what this is. I think the spell is a minion or something, if I'm not mistaken. So let's see what it has to offer, and then we'll just pick it up as we go. Yeah, let's turn those on. I need those. That's my guide, my bread and butter. So currently we're level 32, and we have, I think I saw 11. Yeah, 11 training points. So with 11 training points, I want to go ahead and pretty much make up as much as I can. I don't think it really matters where I go. I think I just need to go there. A wooden chest. You guys know my weakness is that wooden chest. Need that money. Whoa. Yeah, I need to go this way. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and go to Grizzleheim because since now that I'm strong enough of a level to handle my own, I think I can handle Grizzleheim because I think the barrier level to enter was level 20.
So, your master Dworgin sent you to me? Alright then, time to do the dance.
Wait, I wasn't prepared for that. Okay. Just attack him because I really wasn't prepared to do a fight just now. Oh man, it's Death. I didn't know he was Death. Was he always Death? I don't remember him being Death last time. So 75 to 67. 18 points or 8 points. I'm not too sure as to what it is, but what do I do here? I think I just go for it. Like, I should just shell it out. And then if I can't make it, I'll use Dark Sprite. Yeah, I don't really have a plan for anything right now. I think the goal is just to see what all is gonna happen at, what's gonna happen at, oh, 500. That was not close enough. But we win here, so that's all that matters. I want to see what Grizzleheim has, because I remember there being like an importance to go there in the first place. Like, what I mean by that is this. Like, when I first started Wizard 101 on my Ice Wizard, I just kind of negated Grizzleheim. I didn't really too much like side quests because it was hard.
Let's go again.
What? Go again? Are we gonna do this 9 times? Oh my god, we're gonna do this 9 times. And I need to get rid of these cards, because I don't know what's the point of this. I remember when I was an Ice Wizard back in the day that I was forced to go to Grizzleheim to go do something for Winter Tusk, and I was like, I don't know where Winter Tusk is, and you know, like, the internet wasn't really that useful back then, and I had to just kind of like read amongst the forums, and I found out that Winter Tusk was a new thing that they added to Grizzleheim, and I was like, what? And you essentially had to go to Grizzleheim to get it done, and I went to Grizzleheim, and there was so much, like, there were so many extra quests. So I went back to, what is it, Grizzleheim, to do it, and then I was able to beat it, because I was, like, way over level. I think it was, like, I had beaten Malistare and everything else. I think it was in Imperia, and I was just stuck. And I went to Grizzleheim to go get a quest, or a spell or something, and when I did, I was just like breezing through Grizzleheim like it was nothing, and it was essentially a cakewalk after that. I was cool with it for a time, but then it became an issue, if that makes sense. I think I can win here. Okay, one thing for sure, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of some spells in my deck, because this is too much. I'm discarding like so many random cards, unnecessarily. And the fact that my wand only hits 6/7 is infuriating. I don't think for this I need to just get that much. I think Banshee alone is enough. Yeah. There we go. So that was 2. This is 3. I gotta do this. Oh. 6 more times. Guarantee next round I kill. Guaranteed I kill here. Guaranteed, right? Chat, we guarantee we kill here, right? That's not guaranteed. Oh my god. Okay. I was thinking. No, we just need to rush through this. Like, do I vampire? I think I use
My
vampire.
lucky coin didn't work this time.
Yeah, cause I just wanna breeze through this. Wait, is there a spell limit yet that I can use? I need 900. I mean 100. Ugh. No, I just gotta thug it out. Alright. Okay, power pip here. Guaranteed dub. Alright. Guaranteed dub. Come on, power pip. Alright, you suck. Because I want to be able to test out my theory to see if I, like, kill here. But, you know, these 15% extra power pips are a waste of time. Oh, now I get a power pip. How unfortunate timing. Blah, blah, blah. I think that's 800, right? Yeah.
I won't give up. You got lucky.
Yeah, it was 800. So, in theory, I really gotta beat him 9 times, bro. That's excessive. It's so, like, abnormal. Like, why? Like, sometimes, I don't know. Like, I get it. Like, I get it. The point of the game is to make it to where you have to play more, right? I got that part. The part that I don't understand is, why is it so repetitive? It's never just, I don't know. Like, oh, do this 9 times. Or find 9 different ways to, you know, I don't know, defeat 9 different variations of cats, where I had to think on my feet for different, like, schools of enemies. Or give me 9 enemies to fight, like a wave of 9 enemies.
With you, you're awfully lucky.
Instead of just, like, having to go back and forth and fight the same guy. Am I bugging? Like, but it's not just Wizard 101 that does this. It's like every game these days now does this. I never really understood the concept of why I have to do the same mission X amount of times in any game. In any given game, I find that repetitiveness does not equate to fun. I've always found that irritating. Like Assassin's Creed. Assassin's Creed story has always been one of my favorite, like it had all the potential to, like, be the best game in the world. And then it just didn't. So, I don't know. I don't know how to make this make sense in relation to what I'm talking about. But, in my eyes, I see that Wizard 101 has the potential to be the best MMO in the world. But Assassin's Creed had the best, like, potential to be the best storytelling game in the world, and it just didn't. Why that is? I say this. Desmond was like trying to do something for this company or something with the Animus, and he went back through his ancestors, who happened to be some like really skilled assassins. And I felt like it was supposed to train him into being a better assassin or to fight or something, because his company was corrupt. I think that's what it was, or something along the lines like that. And the whole reason why I bring it up is this. It had such a crazy concept that I've never heard of something like that before in my life. And Assassin's Creed 1 and 2 were just like absolute bangers. The storytelling was top notch. I was learning history. I was learning the mechanics of assassins and blah blah blah. And then it just became something else. And I don't know what happened. And then Desmond died randomly, and I was like, what? Desmond dying loses the plot. What's the point of the Animus then? Why are we going back through every single generation? And then it made no sense. So what I'm saying is this. The reason why it died is because of Ubisoft. Ubisoft making these trail missions, these constant repetitive fetch quests of do this, buy this, kill this guy for no reason. And I'm like, huh? No, I want to kill a guy for a reason that leads up to another historical event into the future where it affects Desmond in a way. Like, I think it was the Templars. I think the Templars were like the villains of the... Oh, I think what it was is that the Templars were the people who, they were the people who ran the company to, like, where Desmond works or something like that. I don't really understand. I don't really remember. I haven't played Assassin's Creed in God knows how long. But I do know this. It had the potential to be great because of what it brought to the table. And instead of capitalizing on the nostalgia of what Assassin's Creed 1, 2, and I think... was it Brotherhood? Or was it 3? I think it was Revelations is when he died. Yeah, I think it was Revelations is when Desmond died. And I think that was the turning point at where the game realized that this is a money-printing machine for the mechanic of going through, like, history, just killing people, instead of trying to make a plot. And right now, what I remember with Wizard 101 is that I remember the arc for Malistare vividly. Like, I truly understand it. It's Malistare... Wait, I think I understand it. Who's Malistare doing this for again? I don't know why he's doing it. I know the build-up to it makes sense, though. To some parts, to some degree. Like, Pigswift Academy, I don't know why that exists. I couldn't tell you if you paid me. I don't know. I know I gotta go to defeat them, so I'm gonna have to do it. But why I have to do it? For the Spiral Cup? Like, what does that have to do with anything? Like, saving the world or whatever? I just know that Malistare has the potential to end the world, bring up anyone he wants from the dead to life, and kill anyone he doesn't like. Anybody with that kind of power is bad news. And I get it.
Well, I'll be darned. You've done it. You're pretty good. That was quite a challenge. Return this coin to Dworgin. You've earned it.
Okay, yeah, I definitely earned it. But Malistare is doing this, or I don't know why he's doing it, but I know how he's doing it. He went to Krakatopia to get the Krakonomicon, but he realized that the Krakonomicon, he doesn't know where it's at in Krakatopia. He just knows where it's at from reading it from the books in Wizard City, and something about Order of the Fang. He didn't know what the Order of the Fang was, so he found out the Order of the Fang is a group of gangs, a group of crocodiles that made the Croconomicon. The Croconomicon is too powerful, so they're like, oh, we don't want to deal with this. We don't want this putting in the hands of the wrong people.
Hello there, young wizard. I've been to the Ravenwood School of Magic. Must send a student wizard to participate in a spiral-wide tournament of magic. This tournament is a very prestigious event, a chance for students across the spiral to compete for their school's honor. The tournament is held at Pigswick Academy, a rival school to Ravenwood, located on the world of Wisteria. After reviewing all eligible students, Headmaster Ambrose and the other professors chose you to be our representative. You will need this ring to show that you're our champion, the student to defend Ravenwood's honor in the tournament.
Mr. Lincoln hands you a heavy ring with an emblem of Bartleby inscribed upon it.
Dude, you know, that would be such a killer thing to actually make, is the jewelry in this game. Like, if Wizard 101 made a staff, like Merle Ambrose's, like, wand, or the school ring, or even just, like, Merle Ambrose's wizard outfit, like, that would be so awesome.
Be sure to put that somewhere safe, mind you. Perhaps lock it away in a drawer. It's too precious to carry around loose. Now the spiral door will take you to Wisteria. When you get there, see the Pigswick Academy registrar, Mrs. Dowager. She'll get you set up and see that you're taken care of. Good luck.
Yeah, like all of this, the crystal ball, or I know that they got the owl for real as a plushie. I bought it. I can't wait till it gets here because I genuinely love Wizard 101. But like I was saying, I just feel like it has so many different potential plot lines, and I think that Malistare is just going through the trials and tribulations as it would pertain to getting what he wants.
You have Freddy's lucky coin? How wonderful! You must have done well in combat. This next spell will help you along your way.
Yep, I knew it was a minion. Okay, I doubt I'll ever use that spell, because the goal is to not have to depend on minions. The goal is to pay to win by myself. Yeah. Okay, so we're level 32 now. And now we can officially start Grizzleheim after wasting 20 minutes of my time. Oh, there's Wisteria. I think Winter Tusk is down there. Oh, I don't want to burn myself alive. I gotta talk to Bjorn Ironclaw.
Ho there, Outlander. What brings you to Grizzleheim?
You explain that you've been sent to speak with the king of Grizzleheim.
You want to speak with our king? Not today, little wizard. Our king doesn't just speak with any young cub who asks. No offense intended, but only the most worthy of warriors can speak with the king. I'm Bjorn Ironclaws, a famous hero of my people. If you make a name for yourself, I will speak for you and see that you get to meet our king. No one here trusts an outsider. All great warriors of Grizzleheim have a band of allies to trust and rely on. If you want to see our king, you should become a member of my band. My men will show you our ways, so you're no outsider. Go and speak to my sword brother Hagen Shieldbreaker in our camp by the river. Tell him I sent you.
Okay. You're about to enter an area that is intended for level 20 players or higher. If you find combat too challenging, you can return later when you have leveled up. It said turn tail and run, wizard. I think I can handle this. Oh, tidbit. Just for the, not seasoned Wizard 101 players, the Jonas Brothers actually had a collab here, and this is Nick Jonas.
Hey gang, thanks for checking out my music, and I hope you enjoy the new Winter Tusk area of Wizard 101. See you in the game.
Yeah, so that's Nick Jonas, and he does this. That's when Winter Tusk was added, and I was like, dude, what?
What you doing in Grizzleheim? Never you mind. Something important, I reckon. I was wondering if you could do old Zeke a favor, if it's not too much hassle. I like to look out for the little things. In Grizzleheim, I'm watching out for any lost yardbirds. Could you keep your eyes open and see if you spot any yardbirds around? There used to be a flock of about 10 of them. Let me know when you're done.
Yeah, so Grizzleheim has the Yardbirds, and I think that's another band. There's one in Northgard. I think it's over here, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, right here. These are kind of really hard to miss because everything in the game is brown, but I'll just take a picture. Yeah, that's what the can't zoom in. Oh, that's what the Yardbird looks like. So we gotta look out for those. Sooner or later, I'm gonna have to start learning how to fish because fishing is how you make a lot of money. And right now, I'm a little broke, so I can definitely see this being a problem later on. I think there's this cardboard fish that's like worth a lot of money. But yeah, eat the cardboard or get the cardboard fish, sell it to the bird guy, whatever that guy's name is, and then you get a lot of money for it. And there's a crafter here, so I gotta get a crafting quest done soon. I'm gonna have to upgrade my craft gear. Okay, so we gotta talk to Shieldbreaker. Hagen.
What brings you to the camp of Bjorn Ironclaws? Bjorn sent you? He wants us to teach you our ways and see if you're worthy of joining our band? Fair enough. Let us start then.
Alright, I'm gonna join a band, guys.
If you wish to learn our ways and join this band, you must learn to be fearless at all times. Fear profits you nothing. Your destiny was woven long ago, and nothing you do can escape fate. It is best to meet challenges with courage in your heart and a blade in your hand. I do not know if you are cowardly or courageous. Only you know which. Go to our old burial ground and defeat 3 troubled warriors. Return then and tell me what was in your heart.
Mom didn't raise no coward, so I'm gonna do it. But what I will say is Mom raised a smart man. And I'm gonna try to make the smartest decisions possible. And I don't know. Oh, they're ice. Never mind. I was gonna say, I don't know if it's worth doing if everybody's so tough. Wait. I know I. Oh, I needed 2 more. That's what I need. Okay. Defeat troubled warriors. I think I can kill with just this. I think I can kill with just this. Awesome. If I can just kill with just Dark Sprite, I'm goated. I actually need to think about getting more higher level gear because I'm severely under geared. I'll just do this twice and then kill. I think we need to rip some packs soon. Because ripping some packs would be the move. Yeah, I think so, because if we rip packs that... Oh, well... Guys, we still have the gift that was given to us you know, where we can, this one, the clockwork. So in comparison, what are we getting? 4 accuracy and 8 damage. So 4 accuracy and 8 damage. I think, oh man, see, this is the tough part about this. Because if we did, see, I think what I do here is I wait till we're level 40. Because then at level 40, it becomes, these are all neutral, like, balanced stuff. 55, stun, and weakness. That's not bad, but I don't want to do it when I'm level 30 and then I immediately get to level 40. Because, like, 50, this becomes, like, a whole nother thing. Like, this becomes, well, wait. 45 to all enemies, stun all enemies, and wow, that's actually not bad. Wait. Hold on, do I get 2 of these? I didn't get 2 of these. I think for now, I just chill and get to level 40. And then I'll take one at level 40. And we'll see if that is a pay-to-win strat.
We heard the troubled warrior's howls from here. Were you fearful, or were you fierce? Speak the truth, or I will know if you do not. Good then. That's what I like to hear. Stay courageous. Luck may save you sometimes, but only if your courage holds. A hero is nothing without his reputation, and a great part of that reputation comes from the deeds of his father. You're an outsider, though, and no one knows who your father was. So we must get a great hero to speak highly of you, as if you were his own child. Go back into the burial ground, to the mound of Ingvar Sharptooth. Convince him that you're a worthy heir to his reputation.
Man, where is that at? I don't even know where that guy's at. Man, bump this. I'm gonna just TP. TP just to. Too far. Kinda far. Let's try the pink one. Way too far. I think it's better if we just go. Whoa. Oh, he's right here. Do I kill a ghoul? Now this, I'm gonna have to go buy some more cards.
What manner of being are you to confront me so openly? You would like me to speak well of you? That you can share in my reputation? I will not give my regards so lightly. Prove your worth in battle.
Whoa. Was not expecting that. Okay. A death. Oh, he was faded. That's why he's so like see-through. Translucent. Transparent. Silly. That was what? Thinking of The Boys. I didn't watch it yet. Well, I did, but I haven't watched all of it. Let's go ahead and enchant that. I want to kill everybody in one turn. Oh, I think what I remember about Grizzleheim is that everybody uses a shield. Or they use that weird, I forgot what it's called. I think it was called like a... Ah, dude, I use that shield all the time in my Ice Wizard. It's a shield that basically like protects you from everything. I don't really remember what it's called, but it's just a good shield. Fortifier, I think it's Fortifier. Alright, finally it's my turn to get this off. Yeah, honestly, having Deer Knight is just so goated because I can just do an AoE off the bat. There we go. Yay! Everybody died. Well, they died again. This is just my first time killing them.
I'm impressed, young cub. You've proven you've got mettle. You faced me without fear and defeated me with great skill. You can tell any who ask that I am as proud of you as if you were my own child.
Hey, that works for me. What? Am I lagging? I don't understand what that was about. That was weird. I have 11 training points? I thought I already had 11, no? Whatever.
So, did you win words of praise from Ingvar Sharptooth? Excellent. Are you certain you aren't from here? You are taking to our ways as if born to them. Now, it is one thing to defeat spirits, but it is what a hero does among the living that echoes through eternity. Not far from here is a camp of split-hoof barbarians. When they grow daring enough, they harass and steal from the honest folk of Grizzleheim. Go there and give those split-hoof barbarians a lesson in manners. That should earn you the favor of the townsfolk and help your heroic reputation. Defeating one of them should be enough to show them their troublesome ways are at an end.
Okay. Just got, wait, is that a chest? Oh yeah. 3. Oh, and Mistwood. Alright. Gonna defeat these split hoofs barbarians and see how fast we can do it. Well, they're fire, so I don't think we need these. See if we can just knock out one of these. I really want to know what I can do to get more dark sprites, and because I think it's usually like the later quests that I end up getting the most of them, but I'm not too sure what exactly gives me those extra spellament cards. I don't want to do that either. Was not expecting an end card. I'm starting to double back on the idea of opening the gift and thinking about just going ahead and repping packs. But the last time we read packs, we didn't get the rogue, and that's why I've been making the green thumbnail for so long. Because I really don't want, I don't want like a green fit or a red fit. I would like a black fit, but if it doesn't match, it doesn't match. Oh man, my shoulder. Oh, chat. We gotta do something about this shoulder. It is quite literally. Oh. Man. It hurts. Anyways, I was looking on YouTube, and I saw this dude who edits Wizard 101 edits, and he's such a good editor. I really wanted to talk to him and see if I can
I'm
have
sure that
him.
one will think twice before he troubles the town again. You're well on your way to becoming a hero. We've been ordered by Bjorn to stay in this camp, but there's something you can do for us. Bjorn told us he was sending Einar Thunderhammer, a blacksmith, to our camp to tend our weapons and armor. He's late, probably captured by the barbarians. Why not stroll over to the Splithoof camp and see if you can find him? If he's locked up, you'll have to find a key to free him. Just defeat Splithoof Rangers until you find the one with the key.
Just beat up everybody until we get lucky. Yeah, but this dude who makes edits, he's just like really good. Wait, was that a ranger? No, this is a barbarian. Oh man, I don't want to do this. Well, let me see. What's his name? His name is like Slint or something, I think. Let me see. I saw him earlier. I sent him a message. Let me see. Or Sleet. His name's Sleet. Yeah, and he makes like really good like Wizard 101 edits. And I love his work. And I want to see if I can either A, have him make an edit for me, or B, teach me how to make an edit like his style, and I credit him. I'm gonna pay him regardless of like whether or not what options I have, but I just want to know like what is it he's doing, or maybe I can make the edit, because like I'm a really good editor. A lot of people seem to think so since they commented on my videos all the time. I don't know. I think the reason is I edit on CapCut and I don't know how to edit on After Effects, because After Effects is so scary. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. It's very like it's very complicated. There's like a camera angle and everything, and it's just like really tedious. It's not user friendly at all, and then I know it crashes a lot. So I don't know. I've been meaning to like figure out what it is that I want to do. Like, do I want to continue making videos off CapCut, or do I want to just make videos off of whatever's the best? Because I know like once when I become an editor off After Effects, I'm gonna be too goated. I'm gonna be unstoppable. And I don't know why I haven't, but I need to get a grip and just start editing on After Effects. Either that or Final Cut Pro, which I just got Final Cut Pro and After Effects and Premiere, but I don't know how to work it. Like, everybody, I don't know if anybody else goes through this. Like, if you look up a tutorial for like how to make this edit or how to do this tutorial, they'll waste, like, YouTube's such a like clickbait farm like website now. Like, it's never just what it used to be, which is just, oh, I played the game. No, I had to utilize the best of the game's features and break the game, and I gotta publish the video the fastest so everybody else can watch my stuff so I get paid. I'm more like, dude, I want a community, bro. Like, oh, I made the most nostalgia. I beat the most nostalgic MMO ever. Like, that's what this stream is. Like, I'm gonna like record me beating all the Wizard 101 just so I can make that video. It's just a montage of all this stuff. But I think the reason why I love this game so much is because this has that kid element to Wizard 101. It has, like, it takes itself seriously. Yeah, it's goofy, it's silly, and it's kid friendly, but like, it takes itself seriously as well as it takes its business seriously.
Break his bones. Take his gold.
Alright, bud. Calm down. And, I don't know. I just feel like I take editing seriously, but I also want to have fun while doing this. Everybody's trying to maximize profit, and whenever you start maximizing profit over, like, fun, the net return of, like, what you get out of it is something so corporate slop. I can't even, like, describe what that is. Like, let me put it into an example, right? If you tried to make 100 drawings and you didn't use any references, you're forced to create. Like, you're forced to think as to what actually I want to make, right? But let's say if you go on Pinterest and then you make 100 drawings and you see, like, oh, this is the best drawing ever, I'm gonna recreate this but 100 times. You just get 100 variations of someone else's work, and then when someone else does that same challenge, they'll see your drawing and make 100 drawings of that. And it's like that dead internet theory all over again. No one's making real art, everybody's just making art of the same thing, and art dies right there. Am I making sense? Like, if you don't create originally and have fun creating, you'll never make magic that people want to see. So, like, yeah, this guy's edits, I love his edits so much, and I want him to make an edit for me, and I can pay him for it. But the artist in me is like, dude, you can do this yourself. Just do it. And it's like, it's so hard for me to grasp, because it's like, I don't know how he does it. But if I recreate it, then I'm a hypocrite to my own word. Am I making sense?
What's this? Hagen sent a child to come and rescue me? He should be ashamed. Still, though, you defeated Shattertusk handily. You're no mere youth, I'll wager. You have my thanks. I can find my way out now that Shattertusk is dealt with. You'd best head on back to camp and speak to Hagen.
I got a backhanded compliment for saving someone? A child saved me? He should be ashamed. Well, shouldn't you be ashamed for getting captured by said child? Like, what are we on about? Are we not listening to what we're saying? I feel like we're just talking. I need those wisps, because I'm not, and it's crazy to say this, as a death wizard, I'm not healing a lot.
You rescued Einar, I gather. Good work. He'll tell others of your battle with Shattertusk, and your fame will spread. You're building a name for yourself. Becoming a hero our people will respect and admire. I'll teach you our ways, but there's a price to be paid. When you become one of our people, our enemies become your enemies.
Death Striker, 20 crit? Nice.
We've fought the Grindles for as long as we can remember. They're an ancient, evil race of terrible monsters. Some Grindles are small. We can fight them well enough. The most horrible of the Grindles are like avalanches. They must be avoided or endured. Easier to fight a mountain. Long ago, the Grindles invaded an old fort nearby named Draugr. Now only spirits dwell there. But spirits have great wisdom. If you want to see our king, you should learn to fight the Grindles. Go and speak to the spirits there, and learn of the Grindles.
What? Learn of the Grendels. I thought, what? Talent token used to unlock pet talents? I don't know what that is. That's new to me.
I was one who fought the Grendels when they attacked this fort. First they attacked in daylight, and we fought them honorably. Then they crept over the walls in the night, and attacked as we slept. We fought bravely, but we were defeated. Now, this place is called Drogarth, the home of the dead.
Oh, that's depressing.
It is said that the first mother of all the Grendels went to all things in the world and begged them to swear oaths to never harm her child. She went in disguise as a kind old woman, and because she seemed harmless, all things agreed not to harm her child. Only the Spider Queen said no to her request, because spiders are evil and harm is in their nature. In time, the old oaths were forgotten somewhat, but those first Grendels could not be harmed by any force, and they grew great and terrible. Now, the greatest and oldest Grendels fear only one thing in the whole of Grizzleheim: spiders. Go and speak to Soren the Wise, and he will teach you to use that knowledge.
I'm gonna be real with you. I hate spiders, man. Spiders suck. So the fact that Grendels are afraid of spiders, I agree. But I don't know how I feel about teaming up with spiders.
I was blacksmith of this fort, and I fought alongside with the warriors, with weapons of my own making. My finest weapons were not enough. Our axes shattered, bent against the most powerful Grendel. We lost the battle. That will not happen again. I will show you how to make a weapon with the venom of spiders. A blade that will defeat the Grendels.
Soren the Wise teaches you the ancient arts of sword making, including some special techniques that will serve against the Grendels.
Okay, so I'm gonna learn how to make the vest weapon? Question mark? Let me see. First, let me find out. I don't really know.
Did the spirits grant you the wisdom to fight the Grendels? You now know how to make a blade that will do harm to the most powerful of the Grendels. All great heroes need great weapons, and the best are those you forge yourself. It's time you had such a weapon. Go and speak to the blacksmith Einar Thunderhammer. He will show you what to do.
So, my rescuer returns. What can I do for you today? You know how to make a special blade to defeat Grendels? I can't wait to get started, but I'll need a lot of help. I'll show you how to forge your blade, but I can't do much without my forge tools. The split hooves took them from me when I was captured. After you rescued me, I looked around for them, but I couldn't find them. Could you go back to the split hoof camp and get my hammer and tongs from them? The
So
one
I gotta
named
go and beat him up again. Gotta beat up the Bloodseekers and collect the tools. Wait, isn't there a yard bird over here? I was about to say, if I gotta fight 3 of them, that's kind of nuts. Okay, we'll enchant this and we'll just play it safe. Yeah, I don't know. After all said and done, I don't know what to do after this. I think I'll make a couple videos about Wizard 101, but I don't want to be locked down as the Wizard 101 channel, if that makes any sense. I want to be true to who I am and just make videos about whatever the heck I want to make. So, I don't know, like, I'm gonna put originality into this video as to... Oh man, I gotta kill that mosquito. as to what I want to make as far as it pertains to YouTube content, but at the same time, under the same breath, I don't want to not talk about Wizard 101. Like, Wizard 101 is such a staple to who I am and why I still try to remain true to me and who I am as a person and what I believe in. But at the same time, like, there is some truth to, like, maximizing and in YouTube content to make a profit. Like, I get it. You know, you gotta do what you gotta do to get famous. And I won't lie, there was this streamer who, I think his name is Black Boy Max. He said it's harder to become famous as a streamer than it is to work a 9 to 5. I disagree and I agree at the same time. As a person who works a 9 to 5, oh god, I gotta ran out of space.
Well, what happened to my newly acquired item, you may ask?
If you'd like more space in your backpack, you can always purchase a handy Expand Backpack Elixir from the Crown Shop.
Anyways, like, it's hard to be discovered because everyone wants to be discoverable, and nobody's wanting to put in the amount of effort it takes to come out on top, which is true. You gotta do some pretty heinous stuff to be seen. You kind of gotta throw away your digital footprint.
I felt like a part of me was missing. You have earned my gratitude once again. Now we're going to get started. This blade will be forged according to our ancient traditions and the new technique you learned in Dragarth. For the metal of the blade, we're going to need a lot of peat. Peat is a kind of rotten mud we use to make bog iron. To make the blade deadly against Grendels, we're going to need spider ichor. The easiest way to get some of that is to defeat some bog spiders. You should be able to find peat and bog spiders in the
What is
webwood.
peat? Yeah, but, like, you kind of gotta throw away your digital footprint just to be seen as somebody worth watching or funny. But I kind of don't want to have to sell myself in order to become a person worth, like, watching. I just want to be worth watching by just being worth watching. But at the same time, I don't want to have to keep streaming to nobody, if that makes any sense. Because I do understand, like, at some point, I'm going to have to, like, start doing a little bit more for myself to get, you know, recognized. Whoa. Cause, like, there was this video that I paid YouTube to promote, and I was like, okay, you can pay a promotion and get ads on it. But I didn't know if it was fake ads or, like, real ads, but YouTube's promotion system promotes your video to a specific demographic, and I like that. That's really awesome. And something I noticed is that, like, it didn't just stop promoting the video. Well, that's not it. It didn't stop the video from gaining traction, and that's something I noticed, and I thought that was really cool. Hold on 1 second, I'm getting a phone call. Yeah, but like, whoa, 1,000. Did I crit with a Stark Sprite? Oh my god. Yeah. So, what I'm saying is this, like, using the YouTube promotion in order to get, like, viewer traction is understandable. Like, I did it myself and it makes sense to do it as to why, and I get why people do it, and I also get why people view bot, because you gotta somewhat pay to get yourself out there, but at the same time, you don't want to depend on it so much. So like one of the videos I paid for promotion was, I think it was the, man, what was that video? I think it was my Sonic comic video. Like, I paid for the promotion, and that was it. Like, I did it just for 1,000 views to gain some traction, because it was like sitting at like 100 views, and I was like, this is a good video. I put my heart and soul into it, and I want more people to see it. So I paid like, what, like $20 for a promotion to get to 1,000 views. And then the video skyrocketed to 4,000, almost 5,000 views.
You've brought back some peat and spider ichor, just like I asked. Now on to I'll begin burning the peat down to get the bits of iron out of it. It's a long and dull task, so I won't trouble you with it. What I need next is beyond my ability to retrieve. The stinger of the Spider Queen Scothy, mightiest of the spiders. Scothy lurks deep in a cave in the webwood. I can craft it into the metal of the blade along with the spider ichor, and that will make the blade a bane to the Grendels.
Yes! You are truly powerful now. I have another spell for you.
I want to know what spells he's got. Like, I need to see the chart. But, yeah. No! Flee. No, what? Wait, does this tactic still work? Oh, whatever. Yeah, I don't care. Ooh, that's a lot. That's a lot. We'll see. Well, no, let me see. Is this spell worth getting? I want to see what the spells are. Oh my god. I hate this Cloudflare verification thing. Like, just move on. Let me see. It's Doom and Gloom. Like, it's kind of useful, but it's like, it's not all that. Nah, I'd rather just get my mana back, because I didn't want to fight those guys. Yeah, that's really the main situation. But yeah, so I paid for the YouTube promotion to get the 1,000 views, and then it got almost 5,000 views on its own. So the YouTube promotion gave it an initial push, but the video itself gave it the weight it needed to gain attraction in the first place, which I appreciate, because like, that's what I needed to know from the beginning. Like, is my video good enough to make it on its own, yes or no? If it's not, then it's a bad video, and I can take the hit. And that's kind of like my whole ordeal. I want to know is, what did I spend my time on making, and was it worth making in the first place? So far, I haven't had an issue with content that I make not being good.
Hear your little footsteps intrude into my web, and you shall pay the price.
Scathy? Yeah, burn all spiders. I hate spiders. I don't need this many though. Yeah. So, what's one video that I did? Oh, like, okay, so there was this person who made a YouTube video about like Phoenix Wright's like 25-year debate, right? And it was about I think it was about like step ladders or ladders. I think that was a joke. And they essentially made a very horrible comparison, which was like, is trans men or is trans women still men or men? Or wait, is trans women still men or women? And they used the umbrella term of women, but including trans women, since women and trans women are the same thing. They just put it as an umbrella term. And what they were saying was that, why do I still not have enough pips? And what they were saying was like, what was I saying? Oh, is that ladders and step ladders are different, yes, but if you're using the umbrella term, they are technically the same thing. And I thought that was a really hilarious like comparison to like such the video game Ace Attorney is such a like absurd level of like satire. It's so many layers, it's not even funny. And to make a comparison that is super like serious, because you know a lot of people take a lot of stuff out of context and just rude and just talking to talk. I made my video, which is Phoenix Wright Phoenix Wright is transphobic. I thought that was a funny little bit because I took his concept or their concept and I put what it would be like if it was an actual bit in the game. And I tried my best to make it happen, and then it kind of blew up on its own. I didn't put any promotion to it. And I was like, yeah, that's something like super great. But another thing that I noticed is that sometimes people like do this thing where, hold on.
Good.
Oops, go back.
Einar begins.
Good work. It's in excellent shape as well.
Einar begins hammering on the rough ingot of metal, folding the stinger into it until they are united. He hands the sword to you.
This is the finest weapon I have yet forged. You have your blade, but it needs to be blessed. Even with the spider stinger, it's still just a mortal blade. The blessing of the spirits will give your blade great power. And in this battle, you will need every advantage you can earn. Your blade must be thrice blessed, so you must seek the blessings of 3 spirits. In the woods by the boar camp is an old forest spirit called Iron Splinter. At this camp's waterfall, you can invoke a water spirit named Whisper Tide. Finally, you can...
Outlander, I sense in your heart the intent to rid our land of the Grendels. They foul the waters and plague the land. I bless your blade with the grace of water. Go now and use it with great skill.
Interesting. Yeah, so I think taking concepts like that is really funny, and it's inspiration definitely does trigger like your own creative thoughts, which can be your own spin-off of it, but you can take it a step further, which is why I made that video, which I took their concept and put it a step further, like what it would be like if the game actually made that bit. And I like that. And that's what I do sometimes, where I'll like think of, I'll see something, I'll say, oh, that was a funny video, or that was a really good video. Ooh, what if I did this, which is my own spin on it, but it's still an original idea because I came up with it and nobody's posted it yet. That's kind of like how I think with a lot of my videos, or I'll come up with an original video myself. What was an original video I made myself? Oh, the Sonic comic. Yeah, I don't think anybody's made a video about that. I think I'm the only one who's made one. if there is, someone at me in the comments, but I don't think a single person has made a video like that ever. Like, ever. And even if they did, they can't use the reason that I have, because my reason is quite literally a one of a kind. So that's kind of how I feel on that. That was a really good original concept. What is another one? I think there's so many, bro. Like, there's so many. I think I need this many ever. Oh, I'm out. Oh man, I'm out, and I gotta. Oh man, that sucks. I need piercing now. I got another video that's coming up that I'm definitely stalling to make, which is being a black sheep a good thing? That's a video I've been working on for quite some time, and I need to get it done. Eventually I'll do it, but I think that's the next video that I have. That was an original one, and I'm trying to come up with another idea for I Beat Cancer video. I don't really know what to say, because like it's a cool thumbnail and title, but like, what do I say? Like, I beat cancer. Like, I could show my scarring, but like, I don't want to do that because I want to keep my identity to myself, and I like my privacy. So I don't know how that would work. I don't know what I would do to post that video. That's why I haven't posted anything on my main channel, and I'm posting this on my second channel, because I don't really have an idea of what to do. Like, that's such a foreign concept to me. And I guess I will say, like, I don't know. Like, I don't know what I would do. That's honestly such a, like, tongue twister as to what I should do. But, I was watching this one other person's, video. I think his name was Lil Code. And it's this kid who's in college, and he was doing like some sort of silly challenge where like he has to go to sleep like super early to wake up at 2 a.m. or something. But I liked the video because he had made a post, or made a segment where he wakes up every morning and he writes 25 YouTube ideas in his journal.
You fought with honor, Outlander. I see that you are not one of the Grendels who spoil the land. I sense you bear a blade of power. Made to defeat them. My blessing of oak is upon your blade. Wield it with great strength.
One. I don't know. I don't want to do that. I'm trying to sell all my stuff, but I don't want to sell anything too crazy. This is good. Sophisticated head reps. Yeah. Let's see. Ooh. Hold on. These are really good loot. Wait, I got a lot of good loot. This is good stuff. I want to keep that. That's like my best one yet. Wait, I don't want to sell any of those. Theory, what? Holy crap. Wait, I could use this. I don't know if I want to sell that. Some of this stuff is junk, and then some of it's like, okay, I can't even use this if I wanted to. 42 items? Bro, what the heck do I have in my backpack? I have so much house stuff. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go to the campsite, and then I'm gonna go home, and then start placing stuff in my house. Cause like, I have so much junk, bro. Like, I don't even know what to do with all of it. Anyways, I started writing down 25 ideas, YouTube ideas, down in my journal. And I came up with some pretty fire, like, ideas. Obviously, at the top, I put the videos that I already started working on so I can actually finish them. But at the same time, like, I need to actually, like, do...
This blade was made to be born against the Grendels. They act without honor, without pride, and should be defeated. Show me your sword, that I might bless it with the flame of courage. Within the heat of battle, it will not fail you.
But I don't use a sword.
I can sense the power that blade now holds. You've now a weapon fit for a hero, or even a king. Now that you've got your sword, there's little I can do for you. Take it to Hagen's shield breaker and he'll guide you.
Did Einar Thunderhammer help you make a blade suitable for a hero? You're well on your way to becoming a hero. But even the greatest hero must choose battles wisely. You don't want to be distracted in your fight with Skellig, the mightiest of these Grendels. Skellig and his Grendels have overrun another fort belonging to our people, a place called Dragarth. Go there and defeat a few of them. They'll be wary of you after that.
But when I was making my like list of like YouTube videos that I should make, one of the things that I came across was like what videos can I actually make? Like, I wanted to just put down stuff I could do. Like this is a good title, this is a good title, this is a good title. But then halfway through it, I started thinking, can I even do these videos? Like, how long would this video take? And one of the main things that I have an issue with is like, I don't show my face. I don't want to show my face, especially now after I've just beaten cancer, because like most of my face doesn't work. I mean, it's not permanently, it's just like, you know, I just beat cancer, I'm recovering from cancer, so it's really tough for me to do literally anything, and I can't really like chew either. I don't know, it's just something that I struggle with. And do I use anything right now? No, I don't think I use anything. And I just don't want to show my face. And then not only is that, but like ever since GeoGuessr came out, I've learned that like people can see you're outside and know exactly where you are. And it's like, bro, what? How is that possible? Like, that's nearly impossible. You're borderline cheating. And then I realized, like, people can just see, like, your metadata within their photos or your videos, and they can just scan and just see where it's at. Or just use AI in a picture and say, hey, where is this? And it gives you an automatic detection. And it's like, bro, what? That's too powerful. So I don't want to do that. like, there was this one video I was thinking about doing, which is, like, I got an idea off of, I don't know who I watched this video from, but they were like, how many countries can I visit without sleep? And I was like, dude, that was such a great video. I loved it. And I was like, dude, I want to do that. But I was like, I don't know if I even can. Like, leaving the country is not just a regular walk in the park. That's a feat in and of itself. And one of the hard parts about traveling is getting someone else to travel with you, because you never want to travel alone. Like, it's just a common rule. Why is there so many of these? I'll just do this. Ugh. I don't know. It's so much to think about. But I did it like 3 times, so I have like 75 YouTube video ideas. And I should have wrote down some more, because like I had some ideas and I was like, ooh, this would be such a banger idea if I did XYZ. And then I'm thinking to myself, yeah, but that's a lot of work. And most of the videos that I think are a lot of work, it's like, it's not even about like, can I do it? It's a lot of work getting someone else to do this just so I can make a video about it. And it's so much. It's so many layers to being a YouTuber. And I think only YouTubers or people that have tried to do YouTube and that have gained some success in doing it would understand. Yeah, this is not easy. Like, a 9 to 5 and doing YouTube is hard. But what I mean by that is this. Like, you have to have some genuine success in both fields. Both in a 9 to 5 and gaining viewership in YouTube. Like, over the past 2 years, I've gained like almost... Actually, no, I've gained over a quarter... I've gained a little under a quarter of 100,000 views, and that's a pretty big win for me, because in my eyes, that like 100k views is a lot, and over all the shorts and all the videos I made, under 100k is pretty great. But I also have like a salary job, so that's tough to get in of itself too. Like, I can't just say like, oh yeah, man, I got a 9 to 5 and it's easy. But like, if I work at McDonald's and I don't know, it's easy to work at McDonald's. I've never worked at McDonald's. I don't know if it's easy or hard. Then it's kind of hard to say that. Like, anyways, I'm kind of losing my point. I don't really think a 9 to 5 is easy or hard. I think every job is easy to someone who loves their job, because it's not really feeling like work. But for someone who doesn't like their job, yeah, it's hard to do a 9 to 5 because you don't like the job that you're in. Am I making sense? I love making YouTube videos. It never really feels like work, but it is work nonetheless. It's just something you have to do.
That will teach the lesser Grendels to stay out of the way when you face their leader, Skellig. Now there's no stopping you from confronting Skellig and driving the Grendel from Drogarth. Go to the fort now and see if you can find your way in. If the way is not clear, always remember that spirits contain great wisdom. Seek their counsel if you need it. Return here once you know how to enter the fort.
And I say all of this to say what? I say it to say it's difficult in of itself to be both successful in finding a career and then successful in doing YouTube as a career.
The doors
it's
are
work
sealed.
regardless.
You can tell that powerful magic is at work here. There must be a way through.
And you're not gonna just, you know, waltz all in there and act as if you run the place as a YouTuber or as a, you know, career guy.
Those doors were sealed by a powerful Grendel shaman called Thulin. Only those bearing runic talismans may pass. To gain your own runic talisman, you must defeat Thulin and take it from him.
Who's Thulin? Or just made up some random guy? So anyways, I feel like both points are valid in their own retrospective, like, perspective. But at the same time, I think a 9 to 5 and trying to get discovered on YouTube is it's just tough. It's just not something that everybody can do, and having a career is not something everybody can maintain. And that's really all it is when having a career, is just trying to maintain it. Because once when you get your foot in the door, it's like you're kind of much golden. But if you don't know how to stay in the door, then you lose yourself. And that's the problem most people find an issue. Because once when you become a YouTuber, like, being a YouTuber is easy, right? You can just create an account. Nothing's too difficult about that. But being discoverable is tough. Being discovered in a job or by a job is tough too. But let's say you do make it, like you get 100K subscribers, and let's say you do get a career and they pay you 6 figures. All of that stuff is great once when you get started. But it's difficult once when you have it. Now you have to maintain it, and you can't let the ship sink. And that's where most people fail to understand, like, the issue and longevity of the situation you just put yourself in. And that's kind of where I'm noticing this foreshadowing event. Like, I real life have to consider so many different avenues while trying to be a content creator. I don't know, it's just something that's been on my mind for ages, and I needed a way to get it out. Oh, he fell right through the floor.
You find a runic talisman among Thulin's possessions.
Whoa. I'm just gonna cut through all of this. I gotta talk to Hagen again. I'm gonna just set my TP here, because I'm not gonna keep doing this teleporting part.
That's how they kept our warriors out of the fort? A runic talisman? You're as clever as you are powerful. I could sing honeyed words of praise about you all day, but it is deeds, not words, my people will respect. Now is the time for you to bear your Bane blade against Skellig, leader of these gremlins. Go.
You find that the runic talisman has already opened the gates to Drogarth.
Hold on, I'm thirsty.
Foolish little hairless one.
What's that? A thrice blessed spider bane blade? Ah!
Wait, is it 2? Oh, it's just 1. I think I'll just add... Yeah. It's crazy that they're afraid of spiders. I don't need that. Let's go ahead and I'll just enchant all 3 of these. Okay. What else did I want to say? Yeah, I think that's pretty much it for like the comparison between the 9 to 5 and becoming a streamer. But another thing that I wanted to think about is like being a YouTuber and like just trying to maintain privacy. Like, is it so like, I don't know. It's hard to maintain integrity as a community and also maintain a personality without having some sort of connection to your fan base. Like, for example, Fern. Fern is a company that publishes stellar YouTube video essays, right? But at the same breath, you gotta ask yourself, do they have a brand or do they have a community? And I think they just have a brand. But let's say, I don't know, insert any Minecraft YouTuber. They're just a Minecraft YouTuber at the end of the day. They're just a faceless YouTuber that's making a bunch of money, but at the same time, they're stuck on YouTube for just Minecraft. And but they have a community, but they're stuck to this one niche. And I don't want to be stuck to one niche. But see, take Mr. Beast or the Burleezy or the Cub Scouts or whatever. They have a balance between the two, which is a brand, but also they have a very in-tune community. And at the same time, they're not stuck with any niche. They can just do whatever they want, and people will watch. That's kind of where I'm at, and that's where, like, dude, where is the middle ground for this? Because I want all of those things just without the loss of my privacy. And that's where VTubers have, like, the perfect middle ground. But you really gotta grind, because there's so many VTubers out there, and it's getting crazy.
You did well. The whole valley echoed with the sounds of your battle. Now everyone will know you to be a great warrior. I've taught you all I can of our ways, and you've learned every lesson. I will speak highly of you to Bjorn when I see him next. For now, you can go and tell him we would be honored to have you in our band.
Oh, thanks. Ooh, wait, let's do this first before we get too lost in the sauce. The Yardbirds. Swift Branch and a Wild Root? Bro, what is this? Bro, what? There's 2 Yardbirds here? I don't even know what I was looking at, bro. That guide sucks. Wizard 101. And then the fact that there's 2... Bro, there's 2 Yardbirds in Grizzleheim Savard's Pass. Savastard Pass. Webwood. And then... Boar Camp. Okay, let's go back. I don't want to have to come back here if I don't need to. Okay, Board Camp. I knew I wasn't crazy. I knew there was one over here. Yeah, the VTubers, like, they have this issue where, like, there's so much you have to pay for in ads, not ads, in artwork, because, you know, everything requires you to have something to look at while you're doing it. Like, take Fillion, for example. Fillion has made it. Fillion can do whatever they want whenever they want, and they have a 3D model to do so, and that's nothing to snuff at, because Fillion is like, I kid you not, a superstar. A million subscribers is just nefarious. And they're all making memes of them, and they're in tune with the community. They're constantly making videos that not other people can make, because they're always interacting with their community. I love that, and I love that for them. Yardbird. But another thing that most people can't seem to do either is like afford the amount of like VTuber riggings that Fillion has. Like, Fillion has money though, but Fillion's been producing content. Like, Fillion's been making content for a while. I mean a long while. So when I say that, wait, what was I next to? Oh, it was that little gap area. It's like right here-ish. Fillion has also like made a bunch of different videos, so where people are making like different PNGs, artworks, and 3D designs of them. It's like, okay, I get it now. You have so many options. You don't really require one model, and for most other people, it's really just the one model. Like, you have that and that's it. Second yard bird. What else can I say? So for me, I have one VTuber model, and I got it from whatever the Steam thing is. But I also paid this one person, I don't know what their name is. I forgot. Hold on.
It is good to see you once more. You appear well enough. Hagen taught you well. The word of your deeds sped here like on the wind. Our people are impressed with tales of the glory an Outlander has won. But it is still too soon for you to see the king. Deeds grow in the telling. Your reputation is great, but not yet mighty enough. I sense that you are a great warrior in your homeland. Your own people must have need of heroes. You should return home for now, but remember, you are always welcome in Grizzleheim. If you wish to earn a heroic name in Grizzleheim, Outlander, fate has put you on the right path. A small village called Andersholt is troubled by raiders whose ways are not known to us. Go there and learn what has happened, and offer what aid you can spare. Go and speak to Egil Axebearer, the guardian of Andersholt.
Gonna be level 25. Okay. So, yeah. I paid this person to do a low poly 3D edit of my YouTuber, but I also wanted like it to be rigged. So once you can rig it, I can actually utilize it as a VTuber.
You say Bjorn Ironclaw sent you? You don't look like much, but if Bjorn speaks well of you, we're glad to have your sword with us. Oh, this is what has come to pass. Ivar Anderson, our Thane, betrayed his village to a group of bloodthirsty warriors called the Red Claw. The Thane is supposed to be our leader and champion, but Ivar opened our gates to the Red Claw and they raided the village, driving us out. Now the people of Andersholt are hungry, cold, and afraid, and I cannot go and hunt for them because I must stay and defend them here. If you wish to help, go into the forests and return with warm fur. Ferocious wildclaw fur is best. And gather some winter berries.
Why winter berries? What up with that? On the right side where the waterfall is, next to the berries. And then up top. Okay. Yeah, so what was I gonna say? Oh yeah. one of the crazy things about the hiring an artist is that that person charged $60, which is cool. But when you like convert it to pesos, it was like 80 bucks. I was like, whoa, I'm getting scammed, because in my mind, I'm thinking what's worth 80 bucks in my eyes? And then I was like, oh, well, that's different because of conversions. I'm like, oh, okay, I'm not getting scammed. But it's so, like, I haven't had to do that in a long time, where I had to think about, like, what is worth the price and what is the price value validity at. And I was thinking, like, dude, that's a lot of mental to think about while not being, a guy that buys art a lot. Because if you don't buy art a lot, you wouldn't know the game. So you would say, oh, this is the fair price. And then when you meet someone else's price, you're like, whoa, this is extremely expensive. This one person was 60 bucks. Why do I have to pay $300? And I'm like, yeah, it's a market out here. And that's the cost that you have to pay, is the difference between just showing your face as a regular YouTuber. They don't have to deal with that. And that's what I was trying to really get at as my point. Because, yes, like, you don't have to worry about paying artists all the time when it comes to you as a YouTuber, and of course to like the Cub Scouts, Dashy, Berleezy, 8-Bit Ryan, Corey Kenshin, blah blah blah, anyone else, right? And then if you have someone who's a faceless YouTuber, people make art of you all the time because that's all they have. They don't have anything to latch onto as a face. They just got the name. But for VTubers, you have to provide something as a substitute for a face. And that gets costly quick. Especially if you can't draw. And for me, I can't draw. So things start adding up a lot faster. And alternatives for, I guess, showing the face become scarce almost instantaneously. Like, yeah, I have a VTuber, but this VTuber sucks because I'm limited and chained down towards the app that I found it on, and it's not getting like monthly updates. It's getting an update whenever they so please. And it's like, this is an issue for other means, but it's also an issue for me because, like, I don't know how this works. I don't know what I did last time because there's an update and the thing that I did last time either no longer exists or no longer works. And it's like, ugh, I gotta find another model. And for whatever reason, some people don't like crediting their modelers. Like, who made your model? Oh, I did, but, I'm not gonna make models anymore. Or, ooh, I got it, but I don't remember who made it. Or, ooh, I have a model, but I'm not going to tell you who it is. Bro, why are you gatekeeping the model? I want my own model. And it's just, ugh.
Your kindness is appreciated. Our people will be warm and have food to eat. But we still must hide in the wild while the Red Claw burns our village.
Sorry, I was posting a question onto the stream. In case anybody ever does tune in a question and I don't see them chatting.
While you were away, I learned that 3 others of our village are still lost in the wild. They're not warriors, and the Red Claw will harm them if they are caught. If you wish to aid us more, you will go into the nearby woods and find them.
Wait, think a yard bird is here. Yard bird is in this little patch area up here. It's like up here somewhere. Okay, we'll just follow the arrows for now.
Can you help me? I'm lost. I don't know where everyone went after we ran away from the village. Oh, that way? You have my thanks. I can find my way back to them now.
Interesting. Oh wait. No, it's not here.
Do you know where the folk? Thank you. I owe
Yeah,
you for your
so
help. I'll be on my way
what
soon.
was I saying? The price you have to pay for privacy is a bit steep, but I can rest well with I can sleep well at night knowing that I won't be too heavily affected if I don't mess with anyone and if I just don't show my face.
Do you know where my people went? They're over there.
But see, my issue with this is this. If you do this, it's just a really high like payment process, just swiping your card constantly to make multiple different versions of like you to look at, just so people can ooh and ah at a face, just so people can ignore you right out the gate. And people are like, ooh, look at this artwork, and I'm like, oh, that's cool. Yeah, this video sucked because you said this one point and it wasn't right. And I'm like, bro, what? All this effort in my video and you hated it because I got the map size wrong? Brother, are we paying attention to the plot? Or are we just paying attention to what I saw was what I got wrong? And I'm all for, correcting me, but geez Louise. And that's something I've noticed, but it's like, I guess that comes with it, being a YouTuber. It's just like, these are the trials and tribulations of being a entertainer. Everyone's a critic. And, I don't know, SpongeBob is starting to become really realistic and no longer a kid's cartoon show once when you start really paying attention to it. Because it's just been accurate, I just didn't know why it was.
You found them? Good work. You've got some skill as a tracker, I see. You've aided us greatly, to be truthful. But if you want to defend us, now is the time. I can hear the sounds of the Red Claw informers in the woods, coming this way. If they find us, we will suffer. Can you go and meet them in battle? You must defeat them before they find their way to this camp.
Purple. Or pink. Or red? I don't know what color this is, honestly. But yeah. That's just something I constantly find myself thinking about, is that what is more value to you? Do you want the ultimate package, privacy, a niche that you can make videos about, and a community that genuinely loves you and that supports you for who you are? Then be a VTuber. But if you don't really care about privacy and just want to have a niche to post in a community, just show your face. That way you don't have to spend a bunch of money. But on the off chance that you do not want to show your face, but you just want to make money, you can just be a faceless YouTuber and just be another cash cow. So it's like you have your options, but back then your options did not exist as a faceless YouTuber or a VTuber, so to speak. But now that we do, it's like it's so saturated, and no matter where you start, it's just so saturated until you find something worth being discoverable, and you just gotta get your foot in the door. But then at the end of the day, it's so much money being thrown away because it's like, ooh, I got these numbers, I did XYZ, but it's like, did I earn it? Because I practically paid for it. But that's investing. Like, that's the whole point of like putting money where your mouth is. Like, I'm investing in myself. And I don't know, that's where I lose the plot of did I really make an investment in myself if I plunge thousands of dollars into content and making content and then making things that make my viewers and chatters feel like included? Yeah, I get money and I'm making a boatload of money, but then I just feel like I'm making my money back that I've invested into this channel in of itself. I don't know, it's such a catch-22. Like, imagine this. Like, I paid for promotions for viewers and subscribers. And I've been doing it for years just to get 1 million subscribers. And now I don't have to pay for promotion. People just watch my content to watch my content. And now I make a butt ton of money. But people are like, oh, you're rich and famous. You don't have to work anymore. Life's easy for you. But then in hindsight, it's like, technically, I went negative, and now I'm making my money back. It's like paying off a loan. So, in hindsight, was I really rich, or am I just paying off a bill that didn't have a time limit? Am I making sense? Like, yeah, I have a fast car, but I was broke for like X amount of years. And I was broke because of me trying to be discovered on YouTube. And now I have a Rolls Royce. I don't know. I guess what I'm trying to say is this. At the end of the day, being famous comes at a cost. And it's just, what are you willing to sacrifice for it in order to be famous? But my thing is, I don't know if fame is really what I want. I think me wanting a community comes with fame, and I just have to sacrifice wanting a community, because the community I have has burned me so much within myself, and I was forced into this community. I didn't really have much choice. So it's more or less like, what do I least regret? Like, I don't know. Another thing that I really want to point out too is like the loss, like, no, the disconnect between like being a regular person and being a social content creator. Like, I used to be able to watch YouTube and just watch YouTube and love watching YouTube. Now it's become this saturated market where every time I turn on YouTube, I end up finding this is the best editing hack. This is the best method to climbing views, and buy this course. And I'm like, bro, what's going on with my algorithm? I can't even enjoy it when I want to eat. And then when I do enjoy something when I want to eat, I think, wow, that was a good video. I could do it better if I did blah, 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 blah. And I can't even watch YouTube anymore. I'm constantly thinking about, oh, I need to post a video. Why don't I do XYZ to do this, that, and the other? And it's like, dude, I can't turn my brain off anymore when it comes to this. It's so, like, it's so odd. It's such a weird, like, way to think about things. Talk to Eagle? I probably should have set a marker, huh? Oops. How long is Grizzleheim, by the way? I really don't know how long this,
You have done well. If the Red Claw does not hear from the scouts, they will think we are long gone, or they will be afraid to attack us. Both ways, we are safe. It is as I feared. Another of our villagers is missing. The others say he refused to leave Anders Holt when the Red Claw attacked. He would not leave his home, saying he would await his fate there. Can you go to Anders Holt and see if Grimnir can be swayed to come to safety?
what is up with everybody and not wanting to, like, go to safety? Got it. This guy.
You're not one of the Red Claw. Why have you come? Idril Axebearer sent you? I'm sorry, but I will not leave this place. I've lived here my whole life, and no one can drive me away. You can help by taking a message to Idril for me. Tell him that I've known Ivar Anderson since he was but a cub, and he would never willingly give aid to the Red Claw. Ivar is an honorable Thane, and this village was founded by his grandfather and bears his name. He would never betray it. I suspect that Ivar must be under some dark enchantment. Go and tell that to Idril Axebearer. He will know what to do.
Whoa, that was not what I thought I was gonna get as a response. Okay, I took the wrong turn. La 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 la. So many side quests.
Oh, you come alone. So it must be that Grimnir would not leave. Grimnir says that Ivar is under an enchantment? It must be so. Ivar was an honorable Thane before the Red Claw came to our land. I know little about enchantments, so I can do nothing for Ivar Anderson. You know the ways of magic. Can you? An old Grendel wizard called Bullthorn lives in the boiling fields. He knows of enchantments and other dark magic. Go and speak to Bullthorn and see if there's a remedy for the enchantment upon Ivar, our Thane.
Whoa. This was not what I was expecting. Bro, what?
Approach, youngling. You are far from home. Far, far from home indeed. Say nothing. I already know what brings you to this place. You seek to break the spell put upon Ivar Anderson, Thane of Anders Holt. There is much you do not understand, much that is hidden. I will aid you, but my answer is to a question you do not yet know to ask. My counsel does not come without a price, and it must be paid before answers will come. I want the claw of a brave warrior, one who guards the weak. Go to Idril Axebearer and ask this of him.
That crazy wizard wants one of my claws? If it will help my Thane, then I will give it to him.
Idril grimaces and breaks off the smallest of his mighty claws. He hands it to you.
It is a small price to pay, if it will restore my Thane to his old self.
Uh-oh, chat. I think I'm getting sleepy. I've been streaming for about 2 hours. I think I get a nap in here. So I'm gonna try and get a nap here and then see if I can come back to this. So this is definitely gonna be a part 2 to this. Alrighty, y'all. Y'all have a good one. Stay safe, everyone.